a thing you should know about Vietnamese hospital is there is no rule. They can say that they're open from 6 to 4, but if they feel like closing at 2, they'll close at 2. If they feel like they don't want to serve you, they won't serve you. And like with public hospitals, unfortunately, it's hard to get like good service. People here, especially if they don't speak English, they get really scared when they have to talk to you or serve you, even though like you're harmless, but they can get intimidated and then they just shoo you away.
Yeah, there's been
With this advice coming from an indigenous Vietnamese person, I decided to check the Vietnamese clinic. That is where I decided to have my medical checkup. So guys, follow me as I take you first time through the service of a Vietnamese clinic. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. So guys, after some days in Vietnam, I decided to have a medical checkup finally. I've never had a medical checkup. Today I decided to come here to Vietnamese Clinic here for special tests on my body. You know, I've been here for some time. I've never been to the hospital or the clinic before, but today I decided to come. I'm going to see, and I'll give you the results of all the outcome. Yeah, let's get into it. So that is Vietnamese Clinic. In Hanoi. Holy shit. So when I arrived at the hospital, the first thing was to have a seat with me, and I was asked to fill a form. Now on that form, I was asked to see the doctor before I could take any test. And the cost of seeing the doctor was 300,000 Vietnam dollars, which is 3K. That was what I was supposed to pay. And then I followed to the doctor, and then based on the doctor's prescription or what the doctor will prescribe, then I can take any test that I want to take, or even I wouldn't have to take a test after the doctor's diagnosis. So this was on our way to the doctor. This gentleman was the only person who could speak English. The doctor could also speak some good English. So we went, we climbed, used the elevator, and moved to where the doctor was. Whilst waiting for the doctor's call, I decided to use the washroom. In fact, the washroom in Vietnam is one of the biggest, and that tells how clean a facility is. Because most of the facilities, especially the public ones, is an eyesore. But this one was just on point. No doubt, this is a private clinic, and so I expected to see this. I think I saw what I wanted to see. Facilities, and man, it's so whack, but I think their washroom is so neat, and that is the reason why I chose a clinic. Yeah, because at least at clinic, I got somebody who speaks English. You go to, so guys, their washrooms are very neat. Honestly, you go to so many clinics and the washrooms are so bad, but these washrooms are one of the best. Yes, that's Vietnam. I think it's a nice hospital. I like the place. I think I like the place. Sorry. So I finally met the doctor. He asked a series of questions, and then he began to diagnose me. So I laid on his bed, and he checked a lot of things. I mean my urethra and my body, touching certain part, asking me whether I could feel something. And he went through all the process, and then he asked me to make certain tests to check my glucose level, my blood, my sugar. I mean, those normal tests. So I went to have that test as well. That is after he has taken me through his own diagnosis. I was then moved to the next department where my blood samples were taken for further tests. And after the test, my results was brought to me. And everything was okay, everything was all right, they told me. But I wasn't satisfied because I wanted to make certain, I had paid and requested for certain tests, which I wanted it to be done, but that wasn't the test.
So this order, so this is your receipt.
Okay.
We have the doctor phone number here. If you don't have time to come back here, you can call him. After we receive the result.
Is it on Zalo?
Yes, he has the Zalo.
Okay.
You can find him on this phone number. Yes.
Okay, and what about you?
Me, when you want to contact me, you can call the hotline.
No, I don't want hotlines. I don't want.
You want my phone number?
How do I get the results?
The laboratory will send you the result.
I will have to translate. Okay. Alright, so if I don't understand anything, maybe I will contact you or
Yes, I will support.
Okay, thank you. I'll see you again. So I got my medical report receipt, right?
Yeah, everything receipt.
Yeah, that's the receipt. That's the receipt for Viet Clinic, huh?
Vietnam Clinic.
Vietnam Clinic.
Viet
Life. Yes, Viet Life Clinic. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so today's my first time in a clinic in Vietnam, so I decided to make a video of it.